M15 Lightspeed Wireless Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. Visit LogitechG.com to find out more. Get huge savings now during the Hyundai Celebration Sale. Like the Tucson, only $159 a month, or buy with 0 down and 0% APR for 72 months, plus 500 bonus cash, or tickets. Everybody so that man pissed me off. He just actually let him get to me. But it was like, I've been driving this same car for the last 3 years the way it looked. Never got pulled over, talked to police officers. Police officers be beside me, behind me. But this one guy on the goddamn Chip police motorcycles. Y'all remember Chips back in the day? That's what he looked like, Barney Fife looking ass. But I'm gonna show you what he's trying to say to get out. Cause I went to a 7-Eleven, so I need something. It's like I got a headache, and I need to take some pain pills, some headache pills, because right now my head's hurt. So I started to get out the car, but some kept saying, "Don't get out the car." Lisa said he thought maybe I was a young person in the car. I had a do-rag on my head, so he didn't know whether I was a woman or a dude. So she said that's probably what it was. But this is what he's trying to say. He walked around my car, right? Hold on, let me go. He gonna get me for, he gonna say, see that? Because it's tinted. That been there for a long time. Then he said, look, that's tinted. You know, and my license plate is invisible. My windows are dark because I have medical reasons. Because when the heat touches my the heat, I get heat rash, bumps, really fine bumps, they start to itch. So I have medical issues on my registration. He saw that. So he took the thing and he put it on the side of the window here. And you heard what he said, okay? So then after that being said, where they going? They closed that. It used to be a Verizon. Then he tried to say, because these light covers on it. Them covers been on my car since. One time I take them off is when I go, you know, like when I took my car to the shop to get a new alternator because they had a recall on it. Look, this is my car. He said he can't see. He couldn't see me or whatever the case was. Then he tried to say because my stuff in the window for my phone and the handicap thing and the rosary. It was like he was just trying to find something on me, and I got caught in my feelings. I apologize if I offended anybody, but it is what it is out here in Virginia. Since I've been living out here, it's always been.
Download Countdown, the #1 free app, and experience the fear in theaters this Friday.
With SpareMe, sperm banking is easy, and all done from the comfort and privacy of your home. You simply order SpareMe's temperature-controlled kit online.
I experienced this since I moved away from here, and I've been gone away from Fairfax. Sheesh, let me see, about almost 9 years. 9, 3, 4, 5, about 5, almost 9 years I've been away from this area. This is my old stomping ground, Virginia. This is the worst side, because they will find something. If you walk in the store, they follow you, like you stole something. But I had to get that off my chest. I mean, I was feeling it. The adrenaline was running while he was standing by my car. I threw that shit in his face. He told me I was signing the paper. I took my left hand, I write with my right hand. I made a dot. That's what I did. I ain't signed that shit. You write nothing. I started to say, no, you signed it, but then I was like, alright, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Sorry that had to go that way. And I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share, and hit that notification bell. I should have interviewed his ass. Do you like your job that bad you gotta pull anybody on? Alright, I'm out.
Jeannie Young is back, and I'm back with yet another amazing recipe. Today we're gonna make some liver and onions, baby. Liver and onions is on the menu at the Young's house, and I'm so excited. When is the last time you all had smothered liver and onions? Well, listen here. Today I'm gonna get in that kitchen. I'm gonna show you how simple and quick and easy this can be made, and listen here. It tastes so good. Here's what you're gonna need to make Jeannie Young style liver and onions. You all never had my liver and onions? You better make you some. Okay, everyone, everybody, here's what you'll need. Okay, everybody, here are the lovely ingredients you will need. Of course, you're gonna need some liver. What kind of liver is this? This is beef liver. Anytime I make liver, I always use beef, or I use chicken livers. Okay, so you want to wash your beef liver off, and what I do is I just use a little bit of sea salt. You can use regular salt in cold water, and I just rinse it maybe about 3 to 4 times. And then you want to pat it dry with a paper towel. And then I have some all-purpose flour here. If you have self-rising flour, don't freak out. All-purpose or self-rising flour is fine. We're just going to coat it lightly and give it a nice fry. So the spices that you're going to need will be salt and pepper. We're going to use some Maggi pollo and onion powder. Really simple, right? You don't need a whole lot of spices when you are making the liver. The liver is delicious in itself. But here's the thing, if you don't have Maggi pollo, it's okay. You can just use salt and pepper, onion powder and garlic powder, and you'll be set. We're gonna use some bell pepper. Any kind of bell pepper would be fine. If you wanna use yellow or red bell pepper, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna use an onion. And I'm going to show you a trick that I like to do with the tomato. The tomato is optional, okay? We're going to smother this in gravy, and I'm going to show you how to make the gravy. But we're going to season our gravy with this beef bouillon flavoring. It's absolutely amazing. It's going to give you a great flavor. Trust me when I tell you this. You're going to need a little bit of soy sauce. If you wanted to use low sodium, you better believe you can. Kitchen bouquet, really up to your discretion. If you'd like for your gravy to be nice and dark, get you some of this. It has no flavor. It's just going to help you to get a nice, beautiful, dark gravy. We're going to use some Sazon. And we're going to put our liver, our smothered liver, on top of white rice. And those of you that are familiar with me, you know that I absolutely adore the boil in a bag rice. You just use some water. Season your water with salt. Throw your bags in the boiled water. 11 minutes, you always have the perfect, beautiful, fluffy white rice. Now, you all have seen me in the past take the coconut milk and put it in with my rice. So we're going to have a nice, fluffy coconut rice. Okay, it'll give you a nice island feel. I'm going to put that in there. You're going to need a little bit of butter. And you're also going to need some cornstarch. Cornstarch is the way to go when I like to choose what kind of gravy I'm going to make for my liver. So the first thing you want to do, make sure your hands are impeccably clean. Let's get started. First thing I want to do is season my beautiful liver. Okay? We're going to go in with onion powder.
Right now, during City Furniture's fall home sale, you can rise and shine like this for $1.99. Take the lead like this for $6.99.
Just like so. Don't be afraid to season things. If you're that person that's afraid to season things, and I say it all the time, if you're afraid to season things, your food will have no flavor. You want to have some flavor when you feed your people, whoever you're feeding, your loved ones. Okay, I'm putting some Maggi pollo on, and I'm only going to do the Maggi pollo on one side. All right? Be really gentle when you're using the salt. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. Trust me when I tell you this. I'm only going to season one side of my liver because it's so thin. You don't need to season both sides. Now on this side, I'm going to go in with cracked black pepper, and I'm going to put a nice amount of it. I love the cracked black pepper. It has antioxidants, and it makes just about everything taste amazing. Woo-wee. I cannot wait to dive into this liver and onions. When is the last time you all had it? Do you have any childhood memories of liver and onions? Let me know in the comment section below. There's so many people that say, Gina, nope, you can't get me to eat any liver and onions. But guess what? My husband said the same thing when we met, and I made the liver and onions, and this is one of his favorite dishes now. Don't knock anything until you try it. You must try it Gina Young style before you say you don't like it. Because 99.1% of the time, I can switch you around to where you're going to like it. Oh, you better believe you're going to like it if it's Gina Young style. Not to toot my horn, guys, because I'm really not, but toot toot. Okay, so now that we have our beautiful liver nice and seasoned, I want to let that seasoning soak in for about 10 minutes, okay? So while we do that, we're going to go get our pan nice and hot. You want to have oil in your pan. Just a little bit of oil to coat the bottom of the pan will do. Let's make our way over to the stove. Okay, everyone, while my liver marinades with the beautiful spices, let's take this time to slice our beautiful veggies, okay, just like so. What I like to do is I like to cut my veggies into rings. For some reason, when I have liver, I don't always do it, but I would prefer the rings just like so. Let me show you. Just like this. For some reason, I love that. It's okay if you want to dice them up. Okay, you want to dice them, dice them. You can make them medium, small, large. Okay, or you can do it this way as I'm doing. When I have liver and onions, I have to have bell peppers and onions. That's the way to go. That's what gets me all excited inside. It makes the dish nice and beautiful, and it gives it so much flavor. I didn't show you all that I had a red bell pepper, but we're going to use it. I love the color that the red bell pepper gives. We're going to use just a little bit of it. And you don't need a whole pepper. You really don't. Just use a little bit just to give that color and that little bit of flavor as well. When I make Haitian dishes, and you all can check out my videos for how to make Haitian food, you'll see that I like to slice my peppers this way as well. For some reason, I just like it with certain dishes. There's that. Done. Done and out the way. Okay? And then I'm going to chop up a little bit of onion, and I'm going to do...
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just...
the rings as well. Somebody told me, a little birdie told me, one of my subscribers said, okay, Gina, here's what you need to do when you are cutting the onions so that your eyes will not water. I'm going to show you what my subscriber told me to do. Don't judge me, guys. This is coming from one of my subscribers. We're going to give it a try and see if it works. Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you just how funny you all have me looking around here. You all give me tricks and different things to do that's going to prevent my eyes from watering when I'm cutting the onions. So she told me, she said, Gina, I used to work for some place, or wherever it was that she worked. She said, try putting your head in the freezer. So I'm going to put my head in the freezer, and I'm going to let you guys know. This is crazy. I'm going to put my head in the freezer and see if my eyes don't burn. No, trick ever. After this one, if this doesn't work, and I've told you guys over and over again, I'm not trying any more of your crazy tricks because they never work. Will Gina Young's eyes water after putting her head in the freezer? I'm telling you one thing. My eyes are not watering. Wait a minute, like this has to be the craziest thing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the camera over right now. Take a look at my eyes. My eyes aren't watering. Are you guys' eyes watering? It works! That's the craziest trick. So you mean to tell me in order for my eyes not to water every time I have to go stuff my head in the freezer? I think that's so funny. And I'm so glad I got to try her trick. I told her last time I messaged her, I said, okay, I'm going to do it. I said, next time I cut onions, I'm going to try it. We'll see how crazy I look. But also, I want to know, does it work? It does work, but I'm not going to actually say it works until I do it a couple more times. Maybe I just had a good onion that wasn't, really strong. But we'll give it the benefit of the doubt, and for now, we'll say that it does work. I'm going to show you something special that I like to do with those beautiful tomatoes. Let's make our way over to the stove, start frying up some beautiful liver. Before we do that, we need to dredge this amazing liver. Okay? You pick it up, put it in your flour, and gently, be gentle. Y'all know how to be gentle. You have to be gentle with the liver so that you don't tear it apart, okay? This liver is somewhat soft. Okay, it can tear very easily. Okay? So let's start. Get some flour on it and shake the excess flour right off. You don't want too much flour. Just a little bit goes a long way. Beautiful. I'll try to show you all the puppies during this video. They're actually running around right now. You might catch them in the video. Okay. Here's this. And I got 2 more to dredge. And then our oil is heating up. We're going to cook this liver on a medium to medium-high heat. You never want to cook this up high, and you never want to cook it on low, okay? High and low is not the way to go. Medium and medium-high will be perfect for this liver. Beautiful. Okay, everyone, so let's go ahead and start our rice. I've salted and boiled water. I'm going to put 2 bags of rice in, 11 minutes, we're all set. I'll tell you the perfect time to put your coconut milk in. I'm getting this oil. You can see that I have just a little bit of oil. You don't need a whole lot to fry that liver. I want to get that oil nice and hot before we put the liver in, okay? Okay, everyone, now that my oil is nice and hot, I'm going to shake off any excess flour, okay? I'm going to put my liver in just like so. And that sizzle right there, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but if you don't see and hear that sizzle, don't you dare put any more in because you'll have a soggy liver. Okay, that oil has to be hot. You want to hear that sizzle. You want to see that sizzle so you can get a beautiful golden brown crispiness to your liver. Okay, just like this. Hopefully I can get all the liver in the pan at once. That will be nice. Okay, everyone, you can see that my beautiful liver is sizzling up beautifully, just as it should, just like so. You don't have to worry about going in, bothering it. If you bother it right now with a fork or a spatula, you'll take off all of that beautiful crust that you work so hard to achieve. You'll take all that crust off. So, once you see a nice, beautiful golden brown ring towards the bottom, that'll indicate that it's time to turn your liver. Okay, everybody, I'm starting to see a beautiful golden brown ring. Let's go ahead and turn our liver, being ever so gentle. Y'all know how to be gentle, right? I know you do. All right, just like this. All right, You can do it with a spatula if you need to, but I feel like grabbing it with the fork, you know, kind of poking it and flipping it, helps you to get it flipped over without the splashing. Okay? So that side is beautiful, and it's golden brown, and it smells so good. Ooh, wait, look at that. Doggone, that smells good. Woo. Now we're gonna let this get nice, beautiful, and golden brown as well. And once we've almost achieved that on this other side, I'm gonna start to put these amazing veggies in. The bell peppers, the onions, tomatoes. Like I said, I'll show you what we're gonna do with that. My rice is almost done. When the rice is just about done, that's when we're gonna pour our coconut milk in it. Make sure you get unsweetened coconut milk. I'm pouring the coconut milk in, just like so. You want to shake it. You always have to shake your coconut milk before you open it. That way you can get all the contents out of the can. Okay? Beautiful. It smells so good in here. My goodness. The smell of smothered liver and onions. There's nothing like it. It smells like I'm frying up a ribeye steak right here. Woo-wee! Doggone, that smells good. Oh, so beautiful. You better make you some. Okay, so once you've achieved a nice, beautiful golden brown color on both sides of your liver, what you can do is you can leave the liver in the pan. Today, look at this. Oh, look how beautiful. Today I'm taking the liver out. I'm just going to put it on a cookie sheet. Okay? And the liver will continue to cook once I get the gravy going. Okay? Now, if you don't want to take the liver out, that's fine. Leave it in and make your gravy while your liver is in here. But I'm going to do it a little bit different today. If you all haven't seen my other videos for liver, smothered liver and onions, feel free to check it out. Look at that. Oh, what I don't want is I don't want for my liver to overcook. All right? So now here's what we're going to do. All of that beautiful fond in the bottom of the pan, leave it there. Okay? Watch this. We're going to take the peppers. Oh, you better believe we are. We're going to take those peppers and onions. And I don't want my peppers and onions fully cooked. I want them to still have some bite. Okay? So, I'm going to put some butter with my veggies. Okay? That's about a tablespoon and a half. Okay? And then butter is going to assist in cooking our beautiful veggies. Once our veggies start to cook down, then we're going to add a really quick and simple yet so tasty gravy that doesn't take minutes to cook. Okay? It only takes 5 minutes to make this gravy. But start on your veggies, all right? Right here on my measuring cup, I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm going to fill this cup up with 1.5 cups of cold water. Okay, now that our veggies are very partially cooked, you take that 1.5 cups of cold water that you've whisked up very well, okay, and your 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and you're going to pour it right in there, and that right there is the start of your gravy. That's called a cornstarch slurry. We're going to use a little bit of browning, which is that kitchen bouquet that has no flavor, but it will help to assist get a nice, beautiful brown color gravy. Okay? We're going to use some soy sauce. Like I said, you can use low sodium if you'd like, which is fine. And then we're going to take some of this beef bouillon. This beef bouillon is absolutely outrageous. Okay? Start off with a little bit, and then you can add more as you taste it. Okay, I know exactly how much I need. And then we're going to put Sazon, baby. Sazon is going to really bump this gravy up and give you an amazing taste. Holy girl, you are something else in that kitchen. I will smack my own daggone self. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I will smack my own daggone self. This recipe is so good. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We got a beautiful gravy, but guess what? I want a little bit more gravy, so I'm gonna put a little bit more water. And I'm putting in some more cold water with just around about a teaspoon of cornstarch. Okay? I wanted to make a lot more gravy because when I say I'm smothering something, listen here, I want it to be deep down and smothered in that gravy. Not just a little bit of gravy that we got to fight over, you know? You want to have some extra gravy left over that you can just pour it on top of your plate if you'd like. Beautiful. Now what's going to happen, I'm going to turn the heat up just a little bit, just a little. And then we're going to take, oh yeah, baby. You take that liver and you put it right down in there. Just like this. When are you guys coming over to eat? Look at this. Come and get it. Woo! Oh, yes. Just like so. Gina Young style. Listen, like I said earlier, remember what I said. Don't you dare knock anything until you try it. And don't overcook these veggies. Don't you dare overcook those veggies. You still want them to have some crunch and you want them to stay nice, beautiful, and vibrant. If you